Tony now says, I wish I knew it a bit earlier. It was a bit quiet, but he said amazing things. Most of the time I'm going in front of an investor and I'm just starting to singing a song. Speaking, saying all the positive things. And these people looking at me with these cold eyes and I cannot read their body language. What if I was actually meanwhile asking the questions, involving them, getting the feedback? It would have been amazing. As you know, I'm very practical. Tony, please have a seat if you have the time. So I hope this diagram shows confident, but not arrogant. Yeah, you need to be respectful. Always be respectful. Okay, but the confidence should reflect that you have the confidence in yourself and your product. Okay. One key issue as well. This hopefully will make you smile. One key issue: smile. Smile. Yeah. Even though it's a very serious, you feel it's a very serious thing. You may be very nervous. But if you have this, if you can build up this confidence and smile when you are actually doing your presentation, I don't mean to have a kind of fixed, in England we have this expression of a fixed grin, a celebrity type grin. That isn't what we mean. What we mean is a sincere smile. Okay, there's an expression that I'm sure you're aware of, that in this day and age of massive intercommunication, I mean, this is the age of communication, isn't it? And because of that, the expression is very true now, even more than it used to be decades ago, that people buy from people. People buy from people, not from businesses. Yeah? Now when you're in front of an investor, you are the person of your business. You are the one that they are going to be investing in. So if you can show that confidence and show it in a pleasant way, this person sitting in front of you, or this group of people or committee or whatever who are sitting in front of you, they're not enemies. Hopefully they're going to be partners. So you need to be able to work together. And if you can start off with that attitude, you know that this is going to be a working arrangement. It's not just a question of give us your money, we need it. Right? It's a question of we think that we have something that will benefit you. We know that you have something that can benefit us. Can we work together? Yeah? Can we work together? All right. And together with a smile, you have body language. If you're sat in front of a group of people, a committee, and you kind of hunched up in your chair, or or even worse, laying back in the chair, that isn't going to give a good impression. Many years ago, I worked with a massive corporation in the UK, and I was on the sales staff. We had a very young salesman who was absolutely arrogant, and unfortunately, the very first time he went out to sell one of the products, he made the sale. I say unfortunately because he never stopped talking about it. Yeah? And a little later, there was a story going around the office that he'd actually gone out on a subsequent call a couple of weeks later, and he was so confident that he was sat in front of the buying manager of a massive corporation, and he leaned back so far in his chair that the chair collapsed. He didn't literally fall, it collapsed, the two back legs went. And I can tell you, he took longer to live that story down than he did surviving on the story of his sale. So confident, but relaxed, pleasant, conversational. Yeah? And a dialogue. Yeah, it's not just you presenting your proposal, That's it. It's a question of presenting a point and then getting feedback. At every point you make, you want feedback. So if we can supply this particular product to your company, do you feel that this would be of use to you? So you invite comment back. Okay, so if we can set something up along these lines, when do you think it might be a good idea to implement this arrangement? And so you're inviting feedback every step of the way. And a bit like major goal setting, when we speak about goal setting, if your goal is obviously to get the investment, money, time, or trust, whatever, that's your top priority, that is your main goal. But attack that goal exactly the same way as you attack your life and business goals. In other words, in small steps. So you don't go in for the kill, as it were. Right, this is what we need. But explain your services. Explain how they can be of help. Explain what the benefits are. And each time you do, get confirmation back from your investor that this is the type of thing they're looking for. Well, phrase your question. You can phrase your question in such a way that the only way they can answer is yes. Yeah, it works. Phrase your question so that the only way they can answer is yes. And psychologically, by the end of the conversation, when you say, do we have an arrangement? They'll say, yes. Yeah? Yeah, it's true. Okay. Does that answer your point, Gavin? Does that answer your point? Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Any other questions you have for me? No? Okay. If you think of some later, as I say, I have some cards with me. I'd be very happy to help out on an individual basis if you feel I might be able to. If you'd like to take a card or leave me your email address or whatever, keep in touch. You can obviously find me on Facebook, also Google Plus, LinkedIn, and various other places. And if you want to keep in touch, that'd be great, because I'd be interested in hearing about your progress, hearing how you're going on. So that would be really good. Okay, so I will leave it at that. You can sit there very patiently.